today I'm gonna show you how to defeat the Endoskeletons, Chica,
Pizza?
Freddy,
Bruh.
Foxy, Bonnie, and Shadow Bonnie only, for reasons you'll see at the end of the video. And today I'm showing you every way to catch animatronic in Five Nights at Freddy's Special Delivery. First one here is Endoskeleton. When the Endoskeleton appears in front of you, you want to look away as soon as possible. You have more time than you think though. To find an Endoskeleton, you can use your flashlight to help you locate the static, or you can just simply look around for them, because they do make the loudest static sound, pretty close to Freddy. Endoskeleton, again, when they appear you, just turn around. After that, wait for the static to go away, and then continue on your search. Because sometimes they like to attack you a second after they do their little spooky appear. So here's the static, pretty loud. Turn on your flashlight to make sure he's actually there. And here he comes. Damn, a charge right there. You can only zap the Endoskeleton when he's out of cloak, but when he's in cloaked, you're safe. Up next is Chica. She's a little harder to locate than the Endoskeleton because she isn't nearly as loud as he is. Again, simple tactics, just use your flashlight to help find her. And I did this in a dark room for added effect, but it also made my life difficult. Occasionally static will appear, especially on higher streaks. Shake your phone or tablet vigorously, but don't drop it, because that will kill your static. Right here, Chica ran at you. Right there's a good example of when to zap. Don't zap her when they're cloaked, they will never hurt you. Again, when she appears in front of you, just look away as fast as possible. You have a second or second and a half to look away, so don't panic. Here you just locate her using the flashlight. Since it was darker, it's harder to find her, and she's a lot quieter than the Endoskeletons. There's a shake, here's a charge, another fake out. She tried to do that to make you waste energy. Here, she'll appear in front of me again, and I'll look away. And sometimes the static doesn't like to come at right times. So again, just shake your screen, and it'll make the static go away. So here I was looking for her. I'm using the flashlight a lot because it was really hard to find her because she's really quiet. Here, another charge. There she is. You can attack them when they're uncloaked. She's the same as the Endoskeleton, just a little harder to track down. Bonus tip, always know the location. I didn't know where Chica was, she charged me, and she got me. Do not lose focus. Here's Freddy. He's pretty loud out of all the animatronics, and he likes to talk the most, being the only one who really has a voice. So I'm over here using my flashlight to 100% make sure that I know where Freddy is, but since he's pretty loud, you can almost always hear him. Here he is. Freddy will then charge me again, cloaked, so there's no need to zap. Do not waste your energy. That's what the psychots are for. So here he is, Freddy, making a ton of sound with the static again. Here he is, appears in front of me again with all the others. Just look away. It's pretty simple. Freddy isn't really too special. He's just a little easier to fight than the other animatronics, although being considered the star. Here Freddy is, and when he appears in front of me, just look away again. It's really simple, and I think Freddy is probably one of the easiest animatronics out of the bunch to defeat, other than the Endoskeletons. But at the same time, Endoskeletons tend to be a lot less talkative and tend to charge you more. And Freddy likes to really sit around, like he really likes to wait out, even when you know he's there. He does take a long time for his battle fight, I don't know what you want to call it. I feel like Freddy takes the longest because this is the longest recording I have or clip of him. He just likes to walk around too much. Here he is, he'll just sit there. It's pretty annoying at times, but here he is. Within a couple seconds, he should charge me. There he is, and there he is. Also, Freddy likes to speak before he charges. Little tip there. For this next animatronic, I'm not even sure if it is. It's Shadow Bonnie. Shadow Bonnie is a bit different out of all the bunches, because Shadow Bonnie doesn't appear randomly. You choose when Shadow Bonnie spawns. The way you summon Shadow Bonnie is by collecting enough remnants, both shadow and beneficial, helpful remnants, I don't know. The way you get remnants is by pressing the camera when no one's at your door, and you enter the little remnant zone. You use the flashlight to attract them towards you, or you can simply walk into them. Actually just walk into them. I was gonna say like I did here, but I did not. And upon getting enough remnant, which will summon Shadow Bonnie, you should hear a little ding that kind of resembles the sound of a doorbell. It's right here. He'll make a little weird sound when he spawns in, which gives you enough time to find him. But as higher streaks go on, he also requires more flashlight juice. You're here. By the way, little tip: when Shadow Bonnie does a little animation before he disappears, turn off your flashlight. Otherwise, you'll be given a delay, which will more than likely get you killed. Shadow Bonnie's pretty easy. He just requires a lot of focus and a lot of quick turning. Also, he also does the stupid static thing that I don't like. Anyways, here I thought I was dead, but he still happened to turn around, and yeah. Shadow Bonnie isn't too difficult. He's just pretty annoying. But occasionally he can end your streak. That's how you get Shadow Bonnie, or beat him. Next up, I bet you can guess, fan favorite, Foxy. Foxy, in my opinion, is the hardest out of the four. You know, Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and, because he is the fastest. Because when Foxy moves, he moves really far and really fast. Also, I don't know if this is me, but in my time I've played and fought against him, Foxy has the quietest static, so you almost always need your flashlight. Foxy still acts like the other animatronics, appearing in front of you, and you having to look away and not shock at Foxy, otherwise he'll kill you. But Foxy is also pretty talkative. And I think occasionally Foxy will say a line before he charges you. Foxy is pretty difficult because I've had multiple streaks ended by him, and I don't really like him. Foxy, in my opinion, is pretty hard. Maybe a third most difficult in my opinion, but at the same time he works just like the others. His little charge sounds like it's pretty fast, but it's not really. Right here he charges me twice. I don't know why he did that, but as you can tell, Foxy just makes a lot of sound when he runs, but doesn't move too fast. Up next is Bonnie. In my opinion, fighting Bonnie was very difficult and very time consuming. And it's not time consuming, I mean battery consuming. It required so much flashlight power to beat him, and I actually might change my mind. I think Bonnie is the hardest animatronic out of the four to take care of, because his static is the quietest. Like, no doubt about it. It is the quietest. It is the hardest to locate him. Even with the flashlight, I still had so much trouble. But then again, he can be defeated the same way. You know, he appears in front of you, just look away like you did with all the other animatronics. Bonnie is pretty generous though, because although he is the hardest to locate, has the quietest static, and just kind of makes a ton of breathing sounds, he does give you a lot of time to look for him. And he's not very aggressive. He won't charge you very often. What he will do is give you a lot of static. That's like 100%. And right here, my flashlight got to very low. I started this out maybe 40%, and I'm already down to almost 10. I realized that I would no longer have enough energy to keep going, and I was really hoping that charge would lead to me zapping him. But now, all I had to rely on was just my hearing. I even turned up my volume to be able to hear him better. That's how difficult it was to get to this guy. It also was pretty hard to get him in general. I think right here, he appears in front of me. Is that correct? And he did, and I turned away. He also appears really close. I just noticed, and he's pretty freaking big. So right here, this is a situation you'll occasionally get to. No energy, no nothing. You can't use your flashlight to find anything, and all you have to do is kind of listen. But Bonnie did that pretty well. He was so difficult to catch. Oh, fight. Right here, he charged me. I wasn't ready for it, but I still managed to get him. That's how difficult it is to get Bonnie. Bonnie, hands down, the hardest, but he functions like the others do. I wasn't able to get any footage nor clips of Circus Baby, Springtrap, or Balloon Boy. Thank God Balloon Boy. But you can check out Daco's channel. He's a lot better than me at basically anything, but he's still a YouTuber. Anyways, you check out his channel. He shows you how to take care of all three of them. Although not in specific like I did in this video, he will show you and talk to you about how to fight them. Especially Springtrap. He's basically a boss in himself. Anyways, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe, because I didn't even notice a lot of my viewers don't subscribe. Anyway, subscribe to Daco and comment if this helped you. That'll be it for me. See you in the next video. Bye bye.